October of last year, a local teacher traveled halfway around the world to observe how others teach and also how kids learn. This was an eye-opening experience. We welcome now Keith Ballard. Keith, good morning, sir.
Thank you. Good morning.
Okay, wow, when I say eye-opening experience, we're not kidding, right? You're a former National Educator of the Year, and your quote it blew me away when you said America's education system, in your words, was being blown away by other countries. Explain what you mean by that.
Well, don't kill the messenger, but it's true. I would look at this something like, Americans seem to understand football very well. So if we were going to compare this to a football game, let's just say the Chinese educational public system is something like the NFL, where the U.S. is playing high school football.
Wow. And what we're taking a look at now, this is video you shot in China. This is, are these high school kids?
No, this is a typical high school. This is an average high school of 2,500 kids. This isn't some elite ROTC. Sure. And this is what the kids do 3 times a day, 5 times around, and look how they're in sync. Now, could we do that here, Raul?
I'm probably going to guess no, but is this a matter of discipline? Is it a matter of culture? What is this that makes it different?
It's a Confucius type of mentality. It's a philosophy that education is learning. Education is not really to be fun, but it's a product of trying to prepare you for the future.
Now, I've mentioned you've won a ton of accolades for your teaching. You've been on the show before with your kids, with bands and whatnot, but I wanted to talk to you about, this was a personal mission for you.
It was.
Because your son, you have a 7-year-old, and you're concerned about his future, I guess. Explain that.
Very concerned. He's 7 years old. He's going to a public school system. I've worked 17 years in the public school system. And I will tell you that I'm extremely concerned whether he's going to be prepared well enough to meet the world as what I saw in China. China, they're just blowing us away.
What do we need to do to compete? I mean, obviously, we've seen the Searching for Superman movie. We've seen all the documentaries. Sure. We've talked to teachers, the struggles. What needs to change? What can change?
Well, number one, the biggest difference that I saw over in China, India, is a mentality. I would say our 3 biggest problems in education are family, family, and family. It all starts with family. And then after that, we're just getting slaughtered in terms of time on task. China goes to they're doing 50 days more a year in education.
Wow.
We need to increase our school
50 days more.
50 days more a year.
And that's you right there. And this is in India.
Look at this.
And what you were observing, and I was reading about this, that this is what you would deem to be a poor public school in India. The kids are all sitting, and they have no shoes on.
Sure.
I noticed that.
Well, they don't even have a desk. Their backpacks are desks. But the thing about it is, Raul, they're learning. I examined what they're doing. They have 65 kids. Look, this was a video called What Do You Want to Be? I'm going to tell you, I've asked many kids in the U.S., what do you want to be? And it's like, well, I hate to say it, but I don't know. I want to make a lot of money. They're not definitive. Over here, it's like nephrologist, neurologist, doctor, cardiologist.
Leading into that, I wanted to show you a part of that where you talked to, I believe these were high school girls in India. Let's listen to that clip because this was fascinating.
It is. It's unbelievable. Psychiatrist. Great, great. What do you want to be?
Engineer.
Engineer. What do you want to be?
Software engineer.
Software engineer. What do you want to be?
Indian Foreign Service.
Indian Foreign Service. What do you want to be?
I want to be a doctor.
You want to be a doctor. Great. What do you want to be?
I want to be a doctor.
You want to be a doctor.
And that goes on and on and on. What needs to change and how can we fix it? How can parents help to fix it? How can teachers help to fix it?
And Raul, I just want to make it clear that these video clips that I was doing, these weren't just like I went to some elite school.
Right.
This is just the way it is. So what was your question? What can we do?
What can happen?
Well, like I said, we need to increase school days. We need to increase the amount of hours. We need to start languages early on. We need to become globally competitive. You know, America's probably the only nation in the world that we don't understand we're competing with the competition in the rest of the world.
And I like how you stress that American teachers are not the problem here. They are part of the solution.
They are.
The problem is they're going to tell you, I mean, budget deficits, there isn't the money. How are we supposed to do all this?
We're going the other way right now. We're looking at possibly, I have a friend that's in AXA, and he says we're looking at a possible scenario of 100 going from 180 days right now for school year to 160. Wow. China's doing 230. We need to be going the other way.
We want to let you know that you can attend one of 2 public forums on this subject. It's called Understanding the New Tsunami, the Chinese Public School Educational System. One is tomorrow. at Chula Vista High School at 6:30. The other one is next Wednesday, the 22nd, at North County Regional Education. You can bring kids 8th grade and up, by the way. Keith Ballard, we know you're very passionate about the subject. We thank you for taking the time and
thank you very much.
Keep pushing forward.
I'd like to say one thing. You know, even my colleagues aren't really behind this, but my superintendent, Dr. Ed Brand, he's a visionary. He's taken this. He's given me the time off to be here. God bless him, because he's ahead and trying to help us too.
All right, Keith Ballard, keep doing what you're doing. We
Thank you.
appreciate it. All right, let's get you over to Chrissy now.
Gentlemen, thank you very much.